gentlemen, it's Mr. Stephen Mulhern!
Hello, hello, and welcome to Britain's Got More Talent! What a night and what a show we've got for you. Ronan Park and Paul, our first finalists, they'll be chatting to us a bit later in the studio. Plus, Sean Ryder is here, Louis Spence, Helen Chamberlain, Spellbound, Jed Wood, and we've got Anton Deck kicking off the next instalment of the Retro Game Challenge. Now, in a moment, we'll be talking to the losing semi-finalists, but first, let's talk to the people behind the drama and what drama it was. It is, of course, our judges, everyone. Judges, we're back. I'm very good. How are you? All looking good. What a night, hey, to start off with. It was great, wasn't it?
Bit of drama.
Well, do you know what? It's the first time we've ever had to do that with the public vote, isn't it? Do you think it sometimes is a bit easier for you to throw it that way? What do you think?
You can think about it, really, Steve. You just got to say who you like on the night. It goes to the public vote, it goes to the public vote.
And you're adamant, aren't you, David, that Ronan could take
David.
this?
You think it's adamant? It's David Hasselhoff.
But you are. You're very confident, aren't you?
He calls me Michael all the time, by the way. I just thought Joe. I love Joe. I love the biker. I mean, I'm going to tweet all night that he was robbed. I loved him. He was great. But I mean, Paul was nice and he's sweet. He plays He plays a nice piano, but the
right
biker
song,
was.
that guy could be great.
Yeah, he can be. But Joe was dangerous. It was exciting. I wanted to come back and bike across a bowl of sharks. You know.
There you go.
Why couldn't Paul play the piano while Joe cycles around?
That is the future, maybe. Now, I've got to get something sorted.
Did you just come for a wedding?
How rude.
Just
on our first live show as well.
But
I've got to clear something up very quickly, then we'll talk more about the show. Amanda, I had to go into your dressing room whilst you're on air.
Are you joking?
Yes.
Okay.
And this is quite serious, Simon, because I had to take something out of your room that actually doesn't belong to you. Yes, really, Simon.
Really?
This is not a joke. You've only been looking after it, OK? It's now back to its rightful owner. Simon, for you. That's OK. How do you feel about that, Amanda?
I feel...
You can stroke it.
Thanks. I'll do the real one. Do you know what? I'm delighted to have him back. Michael
it is good.
Michael said to me in the break, Mandy, you've come alive now Simon's back.
It's very exciting. And also, there's no way without Simon it wouldn't have been so exciting at the end there. I mean, he did everything that Simon does so well. He leaned back, he stopped the audience with his hands. 600 people reacted to one hand flick. They just went, we'll be quiet now, Simon. Except for one girl. Take it to Bednar! Which, by the way, he did.
We are now going to go to Skype. We've got Joe on Skype who's got a question.
Is this new?
Yes, it is new, and we're liking it. OK, hello, Joe.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Very good. What is your question, and who is it for?
Well, I've got two for Simon, if that's all right.
All right, let's go for it, OK?
Should we go home?
OK, my first question is, Simon, did you choose the Superman theme tune yourself?
Did you choose the Superman theme tune yourself?
Cheeky. It's a true story. We turned up here an hour before the show went on. I had absolutely no idea what was going to happen tonight, including that rather over-the-top entrance. Although I liked it.
Yes, yeah, exactly. OK, and what's your next one?
OK, I thought Ronan was amazing. What chance did the other act have beating Ronan in the final?
Well, I remember the same thing being said about Susan Boyle a couple of years ago, and everyone thought, you know, she was going to win it. I would have put a lot of money on her winning. And then on the night, the underdogs, Diversity, just did something incredible. And so anything can happen. That's why I like doing the show.
Cheers, Joe. See you later. Amanda, who didn't... See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Who didn't perform as well as you'd expected tonight?
I suppose, yeah, Donalda, for me, I really loved her first audition, and if I was honest, and I probably should have said this, I didn't, because I was kind of being generous because it's a semi-final. Tomorrow, I think I might change.
Save it for ITV2.
Yes.
Well,
I thought I'll say it on
release it.
Mulhern's show, I thought it wasn't as exciting and as dynamic as her first audition.
You weren't being truthful.
OK, we've got a call for you, actually. Will in Essex has got a question from Amanda. Will, are you there?
Hi, Amanda.
Hello.
Amanda, do you agree with Simon that now Paul is through to the final, he should stick with one song rather than melody songs?
Yeah, I would have liked him to have just carried on playing New York tonight. I thought that was fantastic when he opened with that, and that's how I expected it to finish.
Yeah,
it sounded a bit, it was a bit sort of Richard Clayderman when you divide it all up like that. No one knows who that is, but that's somebody else that played on the piano.
Jive Bunny?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
A bit of that.
If you were asked, Michael, who was the biggest surprise for you tonight, where would you go out of the act?
I really enjoyed Girls Rock. I didn't expect to.
Well, I can say, backstage, they were ecstatic, but I think they were more pleased to have the invite to the birthday. Will you keep to that?
I'm actually bringing it forward.
Simon had several birthdays, like the Queen.
My birthday's in July, so I'm available.
OK, well, I'm going to speak to them in a moment. We'll see what they say. We're going to go back to the phone lines. We've got loads of calls. Gareth, are you there? Hello, Gareth.
Hello.
Hello, Gareth. Who's your question for?
It's from Michael McIntyre.
Go for it.
Michael, why did you choose to save Joe? Because I thought the call was better.
Good point.
Well,
good point.
Yes, well
because I thought what was better, is it?
He's got a point, Paul.
Paul was better.
Oh yeah, well, you know what, Gareth? The great news is that it went to the public vote, and and Paul went through. No, but that's the point. Is that you are the public, Gareth? You represent the whole nation, and you got Paul through. It went to deadlock. I just thought that
Still got a point.
Between the two of them, I just thought that Joe
No, but he's got a great
was
point.
just absolutely spectacular. What he did, they were both amazing. But it was very, very close. And I'm led to believe that the public vote, and I've just got this in my ear, they were separated by one vote.
Oh, isn't that funny? I don't. Now we're going to go to the audience for the first time in the 5 years of Britain's Got More. Yeah, 5 years. Can you believe it? OK, can I ask you, what is your name?
Zoe.
Zoe. Hi, Zoe. And who's your question for?
It's for David.
And what would you like to know?
David, you and Simon criticised Stuart Arnold tonight, but he was the funniest and most unique act of the night. And do you not think, for that pure variety reason, he should be through to the final?
Are you his wife? No, you're not related to him.
No, definitely not.
No, on a list of 1 through 8, who was best, he was number 8. And no, you know what? There was nothing entertaining about him, and I'm sure he's a nice guy. And frankly, when he takes his mask off, I'd like to shake his hand for getting this far, because it's really hard to go on that stage and to get this far. And I champion him for going that far. But you know what? The competition tonight was staggering, and the other guys were much, much better. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
OK, we're going to do one final question. One final question. Simon, this question for you. We're going to finish off here. And who have we got? Who's on the line?
It's Natalie.
Hi, Natalie. What would you like to ask?
You said that Dorothy was your favourite tonight. Why?
What was your...
You said that
You said that Joe was your favourite.
Why?
Yes, that was at the time, and then I was thinking about who I thought had the best potential.
Do you believe that? Oh. Listen, judges, thank you so much. You do what? There we are. Thank you very much, judges. It's been lovely.
Exactly what the public wanted.
We thought the public voted him.
The public did actually vote, so there you go. Thank you, judges, as always. We will see you tomorrow night. Good to have you back. See you tomorrow. See you later. Right. See you tomorrow. OK.